Hi everyone, it's been a few days since my last video, not a couple of weeks really, but I do apologise. I did mean to have a couple of videos up over the last few days, but things happened. I forgot to take pictures, I forgot to take videos. I was having too much fun. So just a wee update what's been happening in my wee world. I've been on holiday from work for the last few days. I'm back to work on Monday. Not overly looking forward to it, but that happens after you've had a few days off. You're just like, ugh, don't want to do anything. It'll be fine. Back to the grind, back to usual, it'll be alright. So that happened. I had my niece and nephew staying over from Tuesday night to Thursday. That was always, as every time goes, it was always good fun. We went to the local theme park on Wednesday. Went on all the scary rides. I didn't go on any roller coasters. I know I went on one. It was called the Space. Apparently it was pretty good. It was enjoyable. I did like that one. I did scream. My husband, I think I've scared him from all my screaming because I don't do overly scary rides. One ride that we went on, I'd managed to talk my niece into it. She's only 8. She's just over the 1.3 metre kind of height thing, so she is allowed on the ride. But it was like the flying carpet things. It's just the ones that build up the momentum. They go up and down and up and down, and then they start going faster, kind of thing, and then they stop, and then they go back around. Kind of thing. We both were. It's like we went on. It was me, the niece, and her dad, and my sister came along on the Wednesday for the day out. So the three of us, me, Stephanie, and Billy, were on the ride, and we're like, oh, it'll be fine, it'll be great. Stephanie's in between the two of us, and it started going quite fast. So both of us kind of grabbed her, not as just an instinct kind of thing. And then it started going really fast, and all three of us were getting lifted. Right, I'm no tiny, I'm short, but I'm pretty solid, kind of thing. So you know that if I'm fleeing, then the 8-year-old's got no chance. So the two of us were gripping onto her, trying to make sure that she wasn't going to kind of thing. She did not like it at all. She didn't like it. It was just too fast and too high, and it was just it just, if it had been better, kind of if the safety harnesses were like proper safety harnesses rather than just the old bars that you get, because it is one of the older rides. It's one of the most popular ones. If it was one of those ones, it probably would have been okay, but because it was the older one, it didn't work out quite so great. We went on the White Water, which is the if you go into M&D's, it's the first big ride to the left, to the right even, sorry, once you're actually going into the main kind of theme park. So we went on that. I went on it with Corey and Stephanie. Corey's the other 8-year-old. I'm calling them 8. They're not 8 yet. They're going to be 8. Corey's going to be 8 next week, and then Stephanie's going to be 8 in August. But she's just a wee bit taller than Corey. So they were in there, and Corey did not like it. His dad and the husband never managed to get onto the same thing as us. If they'd managed to go onto the same one as us, I'm sure he would have been fine. But because it was just me and it was the two of them, and I was holding on to the two of them as well as trying to keep myself in, I was sliding quite far back. Because it was just the three of us. It could have easily fitted the 5 of us, but the guy was like, oh no, it's four maximum, and we're like, they're tiny, they're fine. So started going up, and he was fine, and then it got to the bit where it started to go down, because it was a double dip one. So it got to the first one, and he just started screaming, howling, I don't like it, I want off it, I don't like it, I want off it. Oh, it was kind of heartbreaking. But I was cozying up to him, I was cuddling up to him, and I was like, "You're all right, you're doing really, really good. You're so brave. It's such a good drive. You're good. It's nearly finished. It's nearly finished." So got his thing, and then as soon as we got even close to where he came off it, he was like up, ready to go. He was like, it hadn't even got to the pathway for us to start walking onto, and he was like trying to clamber onto the exit. And then Stephanie, being slightly less agile, got stuck, and I nearly fell over trying to help her to get out, and it was just, we were soaking at this point. But it was a lovely day, so I think we were probably wet for all of 15 minutes before we completely dried off. It was like 22 degrees outside, and that was like 12 in the afternoon, so we were like, so hot, and I burnt all my arms. It's like, I go red, and then for where the t-shirt was, it's just white. It's both sides. Tattoo, I might have got a bit of sun on it. I forgot to put sunscreen on, so a bit kind of burnt. My face is more red than normal, but that's slow. That's kind of going down now. The sunburn's kind of going down a bit. But it was really good fun. We really enjoyed ourselves. I also went out to lunch with three of my oldest friends. It was the first time we got together since my wedding in February, so that was good fun. We went out to Frankie and Benny's for our lunch, nice wee 3-course lunch. We all managed a pudding as well, and then we went a wee mini spree and I had a look in the local kind of retail park, see where we were. So I enjoyed that. That was good fun. But what I did do, which I shouldn't have done, was I decided an hour before then that I was going to get my hair dyed. So I was all big black marks all over my face for where it hadn't come off properly, and it was like the stain away stuff wasn't working. I scrubbed my face was red, raw, and it just didn't work. Put makeup on, I was like, concealer's not covering it up, my foundation's not covering it up, erase paste didn't work. I was like, right, okay, whatever. So my hair was down, and I was just like this the full time. I was like, oh, I'm so embarrassed by my hair. But it was fine. It came out that night. I didn't think to use baby wipes, but one of my friends was like, baby wipes work on everything. If it gets oil and tar off of cars, it's going to work with that. And baby wipes, who knew? They worked. So that was that. So that was Tuesday, Wednesday. Thursday we took the kids back to Glasgow to meet their mum and dad, and my husband and I toddled off to go out for dinner. I was like, right, I've got a bit of extra money in the bank account than what I thought I had, so let's go out for dinner, I'll treat you. And it was just like, we went to a buffet place that I hadn't tried it before, or if I did, it was years ago, and it was probably much better than what it was. It wasn't brilliant. I think I was kind of ill afterwards, but I think I just made myself ill from thinking about it, because it started off, I was bursting for a wee, so went down to the toilets. Each of the cubicles, there was 3 cubicles, they were all bogging, absolutely disgusting. So that was, right, okay, I need to clean, and I had to flush each one, and I was like, right, okay, which one's got loo roll in it? And then I had to find a cubicle loo roll, 3 cubicles, 1 with loo roll. No great. And then I got back to my seat, and I had a drink of my juice, and he went out to get what he wanted. Well, I kind of mulled over what I was how I was feeling, what I wanted to go for. When I started spotting the flies hovering around one of the kind of thingies, so I went up, and I just, because it's the buffet all you can eat, I was like, I'll get a wee bit of kind of something healthy. So a wee bit of chicken, what did I get? I got a wee bit of chicken, a wee bit of salad, and a couple of pickled gherkins, because we all know how much I like them. And it was a kind of couple of slices of tomato that had the mozzarella and an olive on top of it. Didn't eat the olive, but I ate tomato and mozzarella, which is when I noticed the fly kind of properly going over the kind of the cold food area, so that was like, that started putting me off. I had a bit of the chicken toast, which is the same as kind of, I would assume it's supposed to be the same as prawn toast, but it was solid. There was no moistness in it at all. There was no flavour, so that wasn't great. But I ate it anyway. I had it was honey chicken wings. They were quite tasty. I quite enjoyed that. And then I decided to go and I had a second plate of. I started. It was a special fried rice, a bit of roast chicken, because by this point my stomach was starting to go, why are you eating this? And oh crepes, I can't even remember. There was something else on my plate which I ate that was fine as well, and I had a mussel. Now I'm not keen on kind of shellfish. I mean, I can eat crab. Oh, the crab was actually really, really tasty. They had crab there. It was really, really nice. I had that, and then there was the whole kind of the mussel thing. So I was like, I'll be brave. I'll try it. It's mussel and black bean sauce. Can't you really go too wrong with black bean sauces? It's alright. It's alright. Not one of my favourite things, but I was like, I'll give it a try. I'll see how it goes. No, I didn't eat half my rice. I think I had about 3 forks full of my rice, and that was me. I was like, nah, I can't actually eat anymore. We had to leave the place. I felt quite bad. I had a bit of a jippy tummy for the rest of the night, but as I say, that could have just been all in the head. I possibly just made myself ill, but like just through thinking of it. But I'm not going to be going back there. No, it's not happening. I won't be going back there. Finally today as well, we finally got shelves put up in the back bedroom, so I'm starting to get all my wee collectibles put up there. All my stuffed toys are up on the top shelf, so I've got my companion cube, Robbie Rabbit, Alien and Bishop, Moogle. I've forgotten what the dog is. Mabari, the Warhound from Dragon Age. It's a Mabari, I think. I don't remember. Oh no. But yeah, that's there. And a couple of kind of other bits. Get a couple of things for Minecraft. A creeper, a cow thing, and an Enderman, as well as like my other wee bits. I've got Boo from Monsters Inc. and I've also got my Oz, which is still in its box from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That, if the box wasn't burst, would possibly be worth money, but the box is burst, so I'm going to take it out of the box soon, in the last few of the Husband's Hero clicks. So they'll be going up, and I've got a couple of shelving displays put up in the living room as well, so I'm going to get those put up. So yeah, so that's been my little update. Oh, also, I have actually lost weight, considering the amount of crap that I've been eating. I've lost about £2 in the last week, which again could have been through the Chinese buffet place, or it could have just been the fact that other than the Chinese buffet, I've done quite well. I have been eating relatively healthily otherwise. We had the option of picnicking or getting stuff from the theme park for lunches. I chose to buy stuff for the picnic and the Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning was supposed to be a psychic thing, and there was supposed to be a psychic woman coming through to do a 2-hour reading on myself and my mother, and she never showed up. She never responded to any text messages. She never phoned my mother back explaining why she hadn't shown up, but who knows. So all in all, I was 40 quid up for that, so I spent it on picnic stuff. Wraps, salad, chicken wings that actually ended up being my dinner on Tuesday night. They were really, really tasty. I might get some more of them, and some other kind of bits and bobs. So as stated before, I am also going to be working on some kind of let's talk about video games kind of videos. I am working on the Prey 2 one, what I want to see, what I want to happen, what is happening, where is Prey? Why was it, why? So that's kind of slowly coming together. Darkness 3 and well, they've started working on the Gears of War for Xbox One, so that'll be interesting to see what that is. I still believe that there is room for a Gears of War kind of pendulum war, real-time strategy type game, Command and Conquer on the Gears of War. That would be pretty awesome, because the pendulum wars, as I said before, is set before the before Emergence Day, so it's the war that was basically crippling Sarah before Emergence Day, and then it all kind of escalates from there. So that'd be cool. One of the ultimate weapons, the Hammer of Dawn, as everyone knows, pretty awesome weapon. That was one of the ultimate goals in the Pendulum Wars, created by Marcus's dad. So he would probably be a pivotal figure in it again. I'd like to see, that's one of the things that I would like to see. There's a few things I would like to see, but they're all for different videos. So I hope you have had a good week, and there shall be more videos soon. See ya!